I've ever done a proper introduction of myself and told you all a little bit about me, which is going to end up being a trauma dump, but it's my life. So here we go. I am a mom of 3. I am married. I live in Texas. Me and my husband and I own a small business. I also create content, do a little UGC, TikTok shop, obviously, because y'all see me linking all these products. But I was doing TikTok shop while I was working full time, and it was definitely just burning me out. And I saw an opportunity to kind of help my husband with our small business, and instead of me building up a corporation, I'd rather build up something that was like ours, if that makes sense. I also, unfortunately, have been on a couple different grief journeys. So I had my first daughter at the age of 20. She is now 10 years old. When I was 6 months pregnant with her, her father passed away, and it absolutely shaped the person that I am today. I should actually rewind a little bit. When I was 18, I got addicted to hard. I'll let you fill that in. And luckily, I came out of it at 20. My daughter's dad passed away, and that was a huge, huge wake-up call for me. I swore that I was going to give my daughter a beautiful life. I was her only living parent, and I was done with all the shenanigans. I started working and going back to school in the same week. It just so happened to fall on. It took me a couple years to get through school. I actually met my current husband when my daughter was about a year old. So that's kind of the only person that she's known as dad. I am still really close with her dad's parents. So she did keep his last name. Like, she has 3 sets of grandparents. Still super, super close with his family. So that is something positive that came out of something absolutely terrible. When I met my current husband, I kind of saw an opportunity for him to help me through school, and so I took it, and I finished school in just a couple years. And right before I graduated, I actually got a job offer from a global technology company, and so I had a job secured when I was graduating. And I actually graduated college at the peak of COVID. I was graduating June of 2020. So my last semester of college was very interesting. Most of the professors were like, just don't even worry about it. Like, a lot of us are scared for our lives right now. And that's not an exaggeration. Like, it was an awful time. And so my last semester of college was almost like robbed from me, but I was ready to graduate anyways. Funny story, it was really important to me that I walked the stage because my daughter was 5 at the time, and I knew that, like, she was going to have core memories, and I wanted her to have a memory of me graduating college. And since it was 2020, we didn't have a graduation ceremony, but in 2021, my college let me walk, and that was really cool because, she got to see me walk across the stage. But it's funny because I had already been in my corporate job for like a year, and they're like, what are you doing this weekend? And I'm like, I'm graduating college. Anyway, so that was a side note. So me and my husband, right after I graduated school and got a really good job, him and I got married and built and bought a house in the same year. So that was a crazy year, 2021. We actually got married in Mexico, in Tulum, Mexico, and had a destination wedding. Highly recommend either elope or destination wedding.